All right, good morning. We've got a little different format than our normal format with me at the office on a Zoom call. We've actually, Justin and I and Brandy, we've been on the takeover tour with Senior Life Road Tour. Today we were in Dothan, Alabama, and now we're headed to Columbus, Georgia, first thing in the morning. Actually, some of us are already over there, heading up early in the morning to Columbus, Georgia, then over to Macon, Georgia, and then wrapping it up Thursday in Pooler, Georgia. So if you know any people in those areas, reach out, get them our information, send them over our road tour flyers and our dates and everything. We love to pack these meetings out. We're excited about this. You know, the takeover slogan is something that Senior Life came out with at the beginning of the year, and I just love it. You know, I want us to get out there and take over. We've got the very best final expense product, bar none, in the United States. We've got the easiest application process. We've got telesales that is just, you know, way ahead of the industry standard when it comes to, you know, the ability to do voice signatures and not needing an email or anything like that. But it's just real simple and it makes sense. We've got the best platform, the best training. We've got the best leads. We've got the best of everything. And so it's time to take this product, to take this platform, to take this company, to take the training and the things that we've put together over all of these years and to take over. And just like the slogan says, so that's what we're doing. We're going to do a lot over the next several years, but these are key cities strategically that we've started with. Dothan, Alabama. We're going to go on up into Montgomery, Alabama. Wasn't able to get there today like we had planned, but that's the city. Enterprise, Alabama. All through that Alabama area, if you know anyone or if you just happen upon this video and in that area, contact us. Columbus, Georgia, Macon, Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, Savannah, Georgia, Pooler, Georgia. All of these areas, these are areas that we really want to build a presence. There's a lot of, there's just a lot of potential in these areas we can draw a lot of leads in, and we can really target. So if you know anybody in these areas, reach out, get them in these meetings. We're going to post these. They're on our Instagram page at Agents Resource Group. There, you know, everywhere where we're on social media, you can find the dates, you can find the times, but we'll be there tomorrow, like again, in Columbus, Macon, and then in Pooler on Thursday, wrapping that up, and then we'll start this over again before long, and then going on into Mississippi and Tennessee and some of these other areas with this, and going to continue on. And we're going to also at the same time do the virtual takeover tour where we once a week or twice a week we actually do the opportunity meetings virtually for people that necessarily can't necessarily get out. So we're excited about that. Now every Wednesday morning I've been bringing you this. Obviously I can't do it in the morning because of the tour going on. We'll actually be speaking in Columbus at the time that we normally do our Zoom calls on our sales tips. But listen, I want to give you one this week. Last week we talked about the biggest myth in sales is the fact that the customer is always right, which we know and we learned from that video. The customer is very seldom right. They are almost always wrong, and that's okay because it's not their job to know what they need. It's your job to tell them to find out exactly what it is that they need and what product fits their situation, and then offer that to them. That's your job. This myth that is probably the second biggest myth in the sales industry, and it's this, is that salesmen or saleswomen are born, they're not made. And that's absolutely a fallacy. That's absolutely not true. When I got into this business, when I first had my first commission sales job, which actually wasn't in the insurance business, the first thing I ever learned to sell was vinyl siding back in the 90s. And I didn't know anything about sales. I didn't know anything about talking to people, but I learned it. Listen, you can learn these skills. You can learn how to close. You can learn how to talk to people. And you may be introverted. Say, well, John, you don't understand. I'm introverted. I'm shy. Listen, sometimes introverts are some of the very best sales professionals out there because they know how to listen. They don't dominate the conversation and just talk all of the time, but they listen and they know how to let the client carry on a conversation without dominating the conversation, but carry on. So introverted people a lot of times make the best salesmen because see, extroverts a lot of times talk too much and they can't ever hush long enough to let the client even say yes. So it's not necessarily that you got to have the gift of gab or be an extrovert or that you have to be born with some superpower to be a sales professional. No. You can absolutely be trained and absolutely be taught. That's why we do the things we do, like on Monday morning and Wednesday morning, and all the videos and sessions that we do, because we know this, that we can take someone with absolutely zero sales skills and we can train them and we can teach them. We can show them how to do it. We have the most simplistic platform in the world, in the nation, with our final expense product with Senior Life. It's so simple. And we've taken people that are as quiet as a church mouse, and we've taught them how to get on the phone with confidence, or how to go door to door with confidence, sit in a house or sit on the phone and do an interview and go through the sales process and train. So listen, another myth in the sales industry is that it has to be something that you either have or you don't have. Absolutely wrong. You can learn this. You can learn the secrets of success. You know, you're not born with it. It's absolutely false. You can learn this. You can be taught this, and we would love to teach you this. Thanks for being on here. I'll see you next week.